learn about our body. Our body has many parts and they are helping us in many different ways. To see the world around us, our eyes helps, and to smell, our eyes help to see around the things, and our nose helps to smell, to write or take the things. Our hands help. Like this, there are many organs in our body that are helping us in different ways. So, can you name the sense organs, children? Yes, eyes, nose, then tongue, skin, ears. Ears help to hear the sound, hear the sounds, and skin helps us to feel the texture and temperature also, hot, cold. We can feel, then we can see the texture. We can feel the texture whether it is hard, soft, smooth. Next is tongue. Tongue helps us to taste the food. Like this, there are sense organs also and other organs also. Do you know how these organs are formed? Yes. Each part of our body or each organ of our body is made up of small cells, minute cells. Small units, they are called as cells. There are millions of cells in our body. Smallest unit of the body. See, this is the cell. These are the cells, and these are the cells. They are together, they make tissues. These are the cells, individual cells, and many cells of the same type form tissue. Then these tissues together, they form organ. In organ, and many organs together form organ system. Single cells join together to make tissues, and tissues, many tissues form organs, and these organs, many organs together form organ system. And our body has such organ system, many such organ systems. Many organ systems form an organism. From many cells, tissues are formed. From many cells, tissues are formed. From many tissues, organs are formed. And many organs form organ system. And many organ systems form an organism. We all are organisms. All the plants, all the animals are organisms. Which is the smallest unit of the body, children? It is cell. Many cells together form tissues. Many tissues form organs, and many organs form organ system, and many organ system makes an organism. So this is how our body is made. Like bricks form the wall and it makes the building, in the same way cells, tissues and organs, organ system forms an organism. There are many organ systems in our body which nervous system. This is the skeletal system and this is the muscular system and this one is digestive system, respiratory system. These are all respiratory system. This is the nervous system, circulatory system, then excretory system and reproductory system. Like this, there are many systems in our body. Now, press your fingers. Press your fingers. Press a finger with another fingers and what do you feel? Yes, you feel something hard inside. Something hard inside. What the hard thing inside is our bones. Is our bones. There are many bones in our body. There are many bones. How many bones? 206 bones. There are 206 bones. These 206 bones joined together makes up our skeletal system. It is a framework. It is a framework of bones. It has 206 bones. This skeletal system gives shape and support to our body. Without this skeletal system, we cannot stand straight, sit straight and walk, and it gives shape also to our body and it also protects the internal organs. It also protects the soft internal organs. Like lungs and heart inside this rib cage, brain inside the skull are protected. These framework or this skeletal system give shape and support to our body. It protects the internal organs. Next, covering this skeletal system is the muscular system. This is the muscular system. On the skeletal system, muscular system is there. Upon this one, skin is covered. Imagine if we have only bones, how we could walk? Yes, we should. If we had only bones, we could walk like a robots. It will be very difficult for us to walk like that. These muscles help to move the joints. Muscles help to move the joints. It helps to walk, run or move our body parts. Because of our muscles, in order to move a body part, the muscles contract and relax. When contracts and relaxes, these muscles when contracts and relaxes, we can move our body parts. Exercising regularly is good for our muscles. Next we will come to the digestive system. The food we eat. From where we eat, children? Yes, food we eat enters our stomach, then gets digested and it is absorbed by the body and waste things or undigested food go out of our body. We shall see it now. First we take the food in our mouth. We chew the food in our mouth. The process of digestion begins. First is mouth. Digestive system. Which are the parts of the digestive system, children? Mouth. From the mouth, food enters into food pipe. This is the food pipe, and it enters into the stomach over here. Then from the stomach, it enters the small intestine. You can see this light colored small intestine. It is very lengthy. It is 9 meters long. Then after here in the small intestine, food gets digested and absorbed. Next, the undigested food passes to the large intestine. There, water is absorbed and the undigested food is thrown out through anus. So, mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and the last part is anus. Now we shall take up mouth. What happens in the mouth? We chew the food. We chew the food in our mouth. The process of digestion begins there. Saliva is added in our mouth. Salivary juice is circulated in our mouth and it mixes with the tongue, helps to mix the saliva and it starts digesting. From the mouth itself, the digestion starts and teeth helps to break the food into small bits. We chew the food and it becomes small bits and saliva helps to pass the food into the food pipe. From the food pipe, the food enters into the stomach. Inside the stomach, from the mouth it enters food pipe. Next, it enters the stomach. In the stomach, food is churned. Digestive juices are added in the stomach and food gets digested over here. After digestion takes place, some part of digestion takes place here. Next, the food enters into the small intestine. Small intestine. intestine. Next, further digestion and further digestive juices are added into the small intestine. This small intestine is 9 meters long and almost all the nutrients are absorbed in this portion and it is sent to the blood from here. The undigested food, it enters the large intestine. Undigested food enters the large intestine. You can see here dark red color. Big intestine or large intestine we call it. The undigested food goes to the large intestine. Here extra water present in the food is absorbed before it is thrown out through the anus in the form of stool. Extra water present in it is absorbed. This is how digestion takes place in our body. Food enters the mouth, saliva is mixed in it. It helps us in making the food soft so that we can chew it properly. Then food enters into the food pipe and it is taken into the stomach. It is the major organ of digestion. The food is churned properly and digestive juices are also mixed over here like bile juice and pancreatic juice. Next, it enters the small intestine. Further digestion takes place and all the nutrients are absorbed from the small intestine and it is sent to blood, and the remaining undigested food enters the large intestine. There extra water is absorbed and it is thrown out of the body through anus. Next organ system is respiratory system. Carbon dioxide. Next is nervous system. Next organ system is nervous system. When we touch a hot thing, what do? We just take out our hand. That means we can feel. Our skin has the capacity to feel the things. That means even our skin, from the brain to the end of the fingertips runs the nerves. This helps us to feel the things, whether it is hard, soft, then cold or hard. Brain, spinal cord and the nerves arising from it helps to feel. This is the nervous system. Organs of nervous system are brain, spinal cord and nerves arising from the spinal cord. Brain, spinal cord and nerves form the nervous system. To and fro, the nerves, when we touch it, the nerves in the hand take the message to the brain. From here, it goes to the spinal cord. From the spinal cord, the message reaches the brain and the brain tells us to take out our hand when it is hot or cold. This is how the nervous system works. Next is circulatory system. Next is circulatory system. Keep your hand on the left side of your chest. You can feel the heartbeat, isn't it, children? If you keep your hand to the left side of your chest, you can feel the heartbeat. Do you feel the heartbeat, children? Yes. All your body needs oxygen-rich blood to function. We all learned that lungs absorb oxygen and this oxygen is supplied to all the parts of our body because our body needs oxygenated blood. The heart pumps blood to all the parts of our body. Heart is the organ that is pumping blood to all the parts of our body. From the lungs, the oxygenated blood enters into our heart. From there, this blood is pumped to all the cells of our body, right from the head to toe. This blood is passed through small tubes. Small pipes or small tubes to all the parts of our body, and from all the parts of our body, the deoxygenated blood or the waste materials are collected and again it is sent for purification. So, heart, blood vessels, heart and blood vessels, heart and blood vessels form the circulatory excretory system. From the heart, oxygenated blood flows to all the parts of our body, and from all the parts of our body, the deoxygenated blood or the waste materials are collected and it is sent through separate blood vessels. You can see red color blood vessels and blue color blood vessels. Red color blood vessels are oxygenated blood. It is the blood that is flown from the lungs. In the lungs, oxygen is absorbed and it is passed through the heart, and it is supplied to, oxygenated blood is supplied to all the parts of our body, and from all the parts of our body another set of tubes or another set of blood vessels are there. They collect the waste materials and it brings to the heart again to pump it to the excretory system. This is about circulatory system. Heart and all the blood vessels, both the oxygenated blood and the deoxygenated blood flows through these blood vessels. They form circulatory system. Next is excretory system. Our body generates this different types of waste. Here only I told the waste materials are collected and it is again sent to heart to pump it to the excretory system. This is excretory system. This waste needs to be thrown out of our body as it can create toxins. Toxins means unwanted materials. We should not keep the unwanted material in our house also, no? Like same way, our body also has to throw out the waste materials. These waste materials are called as toxins. See, this is waste materials. The waste is thrown out in the form of urine, sweat and carbon dioxide. Which are the toxins? There are 3 types of toxins in our body and it is thrown out through urine, sweat and carbon dioxide. The toxins are thrown out in 3 ways. One is through urine it is sent out, and through sweat also it is sent out, and through carbon dioxide, that is respiration. This is through excretory urinary system. And another type of toxin is sent out through sweat, and lungs throw out the carbon dioxide while breathing. This is about excretory system. We have 2 kidneys. The organs that are involved are kidneys. These are 2 kidneys. Then ureters. These tubes are ureters. This is the urethra or urinary bladder. The blood is sent to the kidneys and these kidneys filter the blood and the waste materials are thrown out through these pipes. And this is urine. It is collected in the urinary bladder or urethra, and time to time it is sent out of our body. Kidneys, ureters and urethra or the urinary bladder are the organs of excretory system. Next one is the reproductive system. The reproductive system helps in producing babies. Reproduction is the process of producing babies. If all organisms do not produce their races or their kind will be not there. Their kind will not exist. So, in order to continue the generation or in order to stop the extinction of the organisms, every organism give birth to their young ones. This is about reproductive system. So, today we have learned from the smallest unit, cell, to the organ system and how an organism is made up. The smallest unit of any organism is cell, and many cells together form tissues and many tissues form organs, and some organs together form organ system. These organs help in the functioning of a system such as skeletal system, muscular system, digestive system, respiratory system, nervous system, then circulatory system, excretory system and reproduction. This is all about our body. Thank you, children.